Following JoyNews' documentary, Empty Plates, the free SHS Promise, highlighting a major challenge of the availability and quality of food bedeviling the free SHS program, interest groups at the JoyNews National Dialogue have been expressing varying concerns and experiences with the Ministry of Education committing to making interventions to deal with the challenge.
I'm more comfortable with citing my own examples, which is very verifiable, and it is nothing new. I can tell you, for example, that as I speak, for example, that apart from maize, I don't have anything now, currently, today, as I said, that will feed, yes, I'm telling you for this, and I'm mentioning this, I'm not mentioning this, I am mentioning my school. Last week, we received some food stuff, and we got maize so much. We didn't receive rice. So I'm telling you that until yesterday, when I had to fall on my PTA to give me some rice, I just came from Accra Sunday. I was in Accra, and I was trying to find out what was happening. The students have been eating. They will eat TZ in the afternoon and eat TZ in the evening. Right. And don't forget that they will take cocoa because there is no Tom Brown. I don't have Tom Brown. I don't have chocolate. They will take cocoa in the morning. So it is maize soup. Now, one of the problems associated with this kind of thing is that, number one, the menu. There's nothing like menu in most of our schools now.
You cannot study if you are hungry. You cannot study if you are disturbed about what you are going to eat as your next meal. So that's an issue there, and they need that right nutrition so that they can grow well. Again, for girl children, you know, every month the menstruation, so they may lose some blood, and therefore they need their iron, the level of iron in their blood or their HBs to be high enough, and they will get these through the foods that they are eating at school. I mean, if they are in school, at school. So every meal that is offered to these children is an opportunity to put them up there, to be able to compete internationally.
Feeding per student per day was costed at 5.04, so
5.5 cities, 40
pesos at the
per head.
2017. And then, as at that time, the agreement was that 30% of that will be released to the schools as perishable. And I want to state here that the perishable include frozen items that we spoke about. And at that time, because of the price at the time and the cost of frozen items and other protein, it is possible to purchase them at that time. But over the period, the same amount is what is being remitted to schools, even if it comes at all. 1 CD, 56 pesos.
1 CD, 56 pesos
per student per day. That is 3 meals. That is what is being used to prepare 3 meals for them. He mentioned inflationary pressures because as government is talking about inflationary pressures, it has not transmitted into the release of funds to school.
There are periods in other schools where you go to the dining and you have hot water and soup served as lunch.
Hot water
and soup.
And soup.
Which means that come with your gari. No, I'm not going to mention that. No, definitely I won't mention that. Yes, we will solve it. That's why we are here. That's why we are here. No, I'm not laying claims.
No. Hold on. You have your time.
I would mention. No, I won't mention this. We haven't even mentioned.
Yes. You have your time. Please.
Nobody has complained.
Hold on. You have your time to respond.
I haven't said morning, afternoon, evening.
No. When young adolescents are not getting sufficient food and balanced diet, it is a problem. I also have a son who is in first year. He came home, and when I saw him, I mistook him for his younger brother. He had lost weight. Look, ask parents. These are the realities, and we shouldn't beat about the bush. He is the second son. The first son, he is in university first year. He also went through similar. But clearly, the conditions seem to have deteriorated in terms of the quality of the food and the quantity of the food. And there's documented evidence to show, even if we can deny what I am saying because I'm a politician, parents would bear me out. This is why parents have had to develop all kinds of means and strategies. I know of parents who are paying women in the vicinity of the schools that their wards are attending to feed them just because they are not getting enough food or the food they are getting is of a very poor quality.
Okay.
We are not there as leadership because there are no challenges. No, that's not why we are here. We are there to provide intervention, and particularly in situations where there are anomalies or challenges, we do intervene. So, I mean, I find it quite surprising anyway. But of course, first of all, the assurance is that... No, I'm coming. First of all, the assurance is that we are going to intervene to his school and even the entire English that he's described. But you see, there are 18 food items.
By when?
Immediately.
Immediately.
It's of immediate effect.